Flat X here. Welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect. And in the previous video, I came out to this planet to investigate Cerberus for Admiral Kahoku. And after going through 3 research facilities and finding out that Cerberus is playing with Rachni, which are an extinct race, or not clearly extinct as we all thought. They also had killed Admiral Kahoku and stashed his body in one of those facilities. So I was gonna go ahead and hit these systems while I'm out here in the Voyager cluster, but there's information that we come across later that leads us back to these systems, I believe, and we may not even be able to land right now anyway. So I'm not even going to spend any time on that. I'll just wait till later. It's somewhere out here in one of these other missions. I think you come across information that leads you back to the Voyager system or cluster. So we're going to go ahead and hit Noveria now, which is one of the major missions. And once you complete 2 of the 3 major missions, which we've already got Liara Tusoni, once we complete Noveria, we still have Pharos, but another one will unlock after you do 2 of the 3. And it's best just to follow that order: Liara Tusoni, Noveria, then Pharos, just because dialogue and gets a little wonky with things you haven't done, or like if you do it out of order, it doesn't really play right, story-wise and dialogue-wise. Doesn't play right if you go out of order. So let's go ahead and scan the planets. For bonus XP, again, if you're capping at level 30, it's really just a waste of time. But if you are playing classic mode, allowing you to level up to 60, you'll not likely hit 60, but you will definitely get in the 50s, which gets very fun, especially with biotic powers. Alright, let's go ahead and land. Now again, it's really a good idea to do a lot of those side missions and
Approach
things.
Control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
Alright, so as I was saying, it's a good idea to do all those side missions that I have completed, and of course made videos for each. If you follow along, each video is just a continuous playthrough. But you want to make sure you've got your Paragon or Renegade, whichever path you're choosing to follow, as high as possible, you know, to make sure you have the I'm going to use Elenko for this. Of course, he doesn't have
Equalizing.
Anyway, you want to make sure you've got your as high enough
atmosphere.
Paragon or Renegade
Logged.
to unlock
The commanding officer is
the
ashore.
dialogue options
Exo Presley has the deck.
when they are presented, because it's really annoying when you're not high enough in either one to, you know, handle, you know, for the right to get the response you want.
That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Navy.
The next Navy patrol isn't due for another 2 weeks.
You're a long way from home, Commander.
Aren't we all?
Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
We can let them do this, Commander.
Let's not start a fight.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down. We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will
Probably
meet you
should have said I'm
upstairs.
keeping my gun. That'll give me some renegade points, but I'm not going renegade paths. So, but hey, I did get Paragon points. How about that? I wasn't sure if that option would give me Paragon points or not.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Ananias for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The Board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Asari lawyer to see the case through.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
No, I don't. I trust you, Liara. You may not be military, but you're part of my crew.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
The managers warned us about you.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan. News travels fast here. Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs. You want me to use my status to smuggle for you? That is not inaccurate. I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is. This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port. I want to know where this package is going. This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
License. Metagel upgrade. Ooh, Titan. That's some of the best armor right there. Definitely an upgrade for Lenko. And Liara. Medium Titan. Wow, that's, well, no. Better on damage protection, but not on shields for me. There's the heavy right there. Oh yeah. Oh. Still not as good on shields, but a lot better on damage protection. I think I'll take it. That's a good assault rifle right there too, but it's very pricey. I can't even afford it. Alright, we're done here. Alright, so as I said earlier, you noticed how I did have enough dialogue to, or Paragon points to use that option in the dialogue there. You can approach this two different ways. You can either report him, or, you know, deliver the package. I guess I should say there's three options. You could keep the package and not even deliver it, or report him. Or I guess you can keep it and still report him, maybe. I'm not sure if when you report him if you have to turn it over or not. But here's the package. And let's see what it is. Oh, it's not showing us. There's a link waiting all the way back here. Well, this elevator's quiet. Alright, so first thing, now that we've got the package, just go down here and talk to Annaleus, who's the administrator for this area. And he's kind of a dick. Woo.
How can I help you?
I'd like to speak to Annaleus.
One moment, please. Mr. Annaleus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in. You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Yeah, as I said, you're a dick.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
I'm conducting an investigation. It's a matter of galactic security.
Yes, isn't everything? I will not allow you to harass our clients. This world is private property.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
And you didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't play ball, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you gathered about.
As I said before,
Mr.
I'll say it
Annalise
again,
is
he's a
the
dick!
only one with a pass to lead Hanshan. You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Annalise.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
You're this. The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
That's not open yet. This is... I'm not sure if this is where we need to go yet. No, that was where we needed to go.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
So hopefully I've got high enough Paragon to unlock these dialogue options here.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas? Commander Shepard, Systems Alliance Military. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Alliance contracted to Mars Gene for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business sense. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision, and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
How would you distribute the upgrades? Retroviral injections would take some time.
Well, it does take time to upgrade a body with adjusted DNA. Skin cells could be replaced in 2 weeks, but the liver takes over a year, a skeleton a decade. For frontline units, we can speed the process with full system transfusions and injections to stimulate regrowth. It would still take 6 months to see results. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
Damn it.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes. Some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
I'm sorry, Mr. Vargas. That's a call I have to take. Thank you for your time.
Of course, Commander Shepard. Look forward to hearing from you.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
Only 500. All right. I thought you might have wanted to provide more. Since you couldn't do it yourself, I mean.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day,
Whoopie-doo-dah.
Spectre.
That's a pretty lame reward.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I've heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm...
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time.
There's an Immorta.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I was on my way to deliver it.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal. I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
You and I are both professionals. You know this is worth more than that.
Kids these days, they don't know what a good weapon is worth. I'll give you 750.
Not good enough. I'll take it to Opal.
Probably couldn't add up how much more you'd earn. Stupid base 10 math. That's what they get for having extra fingers.
So the mission we're going on for Laura Keene, that just shut off the security. Which I probably should not have done that, so I can use... Well, I didn't bring Tally with me. She's the only one with hacking. You can hack drones. And there is a trophy for using it 25 times, which might not... I mean, you really got to focus on getting the trophies for using those powers, like, right from the get-go. Especially when I was on the moon, there was so many drones. Could have been hacked. So I already blew this run for a platinum trophy. I thought that was where we get in at. Must be down here. Yeah, the dialogue or the codex entry for the Prothean extinct race apparently is only available in the beginning of the game on the Normandy when you talk to Nihilus. You have to make sure and question him about the Protheans to unlock the codex entry for that. Otherwise, it is missable and you will not be getting the Archivist trophy during this playthrough.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
Laura Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Analeus is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeus has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Look at there, 8 Paragon points. But there's still quite a bit of enemies here. Don't forget to use powers. We're gonna lift that sucker. Make sure we... And... Oh wait, no. Let's use her to lift and him to overload. Whoa, not cool. think that was the only one you can open. Yeah, it's locked. Alright. Alright, that's what we needed for Lorik, so we can get our garage pass and get out of here. And there's somebody else wants to be a dick. Oh look, it's the person that pissed
I don't
us
think
off
you're
in the
supposed to
front.
be in here, Shepard.
You have me at a disadvantage, miss.
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect? I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling, Ilanis Risk Control Services. Ananias would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Being a cop doesn't give you the right to break the law yourself. You accepted bribe money.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Well, I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces.
Singularity. Let's get... Try and do it on her. And you... try to do neural shot. People are so outmatched. I got 2 biotics with me. Now, that, on the other hand, a sniper can still shot you. So I basically went into the settings to turn off the squad members using their powers without me telling them to, because I'm hoping that me telling them to will unlock the trophies
Commander,
for
there
using
have
these
been
powers
reports of
25
noise
times
from the Synthetic Insights
each.
office. Would you know anything about it?
It's probably Ananias' thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Go talk to Opalo, whatever his name is first.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
Would you have had any chance of getting this past customs without me? You can be a bit more generous.
The other's words possess the discomforting ring of truth. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
That's thoughtful of you.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your
No
return.
Paragon points. I should have turned it into Analeus. I didn't think that was going to give me Paragon points. Didn't even give me Renegade points. Should have turned it into Analeus. Because that money is like whatever. I mean, all these missions here, the money they pay out is just like a slap in the face. Because I mean, that's like first level type money. You know what I mean? Like now, it's like nothing. They pay more for a license than that reward is. I mean, she said talk to her first before Lord.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Seems we'd help more people if we did as she asks.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
All right, I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Well, let's just hope I got enough Paragon points to get this.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Analeus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Analeus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well.
I did have enough.
I
Ooh,
will
look at
testify.
that. Nice.
Make
Plus
whatever
24
arrangements you need
Paragon
with your
points for
contact. I
that.
will wait here.
Very nice. Take a look and see what that did to the meter. Moved it up to almost that second bar there. Or almost completed the second bubble bar, whatever you want to call it. That's what I was looking for earlier. I never did unlock that. This right here is there's a trophy for that, so that's what I needed to use Elenco for that. Now he's got stasis as well. See, I'm already over level 30, so if you cap out at level 30, then there's just all this extra bonus XP is just wasting time. Oh, down here.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keene has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
Doesn't this help you? You don't seem particularly happy.
I'm ecstatic, but right now, I just feel like a long day of work is ending. While you were working on Keene, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I think if we go back into Keene's office, there might be some loot that we can. Yep, there's a safe right there. We can. We might have been able to get this the first time we were here. I don't know. I didn't really pay attention. All right, now. I'm going to get to the garage, and that will be part 1 of Noveria, because we haven't even gone out to Peak 15 yet, where Benezi is. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the garage before ending this first part.
I heard the administrator's been arrested. Any chance you had something to do with that?
Sure did.
He was corrupt.
Most people here are. I wish you could take them all down. So what can I do for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus, and the Matriarch came through.
Do you know where that Matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Analeus had shut down SI. Looks like he was trying to blackmail them. It happens often enough. He got caught this time, though. Looks like the executive board is going to feed him to the Nathak.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
And there's the gap. One of the snipers. Gotta watch out for him.
Guess we know what the Matriarch had in the crates.
Oh, that is a enemy right there. Destroyer, I think it's called. range? Is this a sniper rifle? There, okay. Alright, so let me see here. Hit that sucker with a throw. Try to use some of my powers here, so that's why I'm kind of pushing a little more. Yeah, I've turned off them using their powers, so did I do that? Or did he do that?
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Me? I'm the victim here. The Geth attacked us.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, Venezia packed them in the shipping containers she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Venezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
I need numbers, Captain. A dozen? 100?
Dozens, at least. They're machines. You could pack them tightly. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
Okay, that will complete part 1 of Noveria. Now that we have the pass, we will work our way up to peak 15, and I will see you on the slopes.